This is part 2 of stop getting your credit ran. So in the last video I did like this, it was all about people going to the big dealers, getting their credit ran a lot, and then coming to see me. And it's way more difficult to do a deal after you've had a bunch of inquiries. But today what I'm talking about is after we've already contracted a deal, or I've got you approved, or you put a deposit down, still don't get your credit ran by a bunch of these big dealers because they're going to run it 18,000 times. I just had a customer who this happened to. This kid gets approved for that Honda Accord right there, gives me a deposit, waits for the car to come in, but in the meantime he goes shopping at one of the new car stores who will remain nameless. They run his credit 25 times. Now what happens is, after your deal gets into funding at any of the banks, they review your proof of income, they do an interview with you, and then they run your credit right before they're about to finalize the deal. The reason they do this, they're looking to see if you added any new debt or if you bought a car already, which this kid was trying to do, obviously. It's the first time it's happened, but this kid gave me a deposit. We did his contract yesterday, and they ran his credit right before they were about to finalize the deal. Unfortunately, one of the dealers at the new car store ran his credit 25 times, and they refused to do the deal. I mean, it was in the final stages of funding, but because of that, they refused to do it. I'm saying all this to say, just stop getting your credit ran, period, point blank. No one's going to give you a better deal. I would tell you if somebody else could give you a better deal, but unfortunately this kid, I had to give him his down payment back, and I got the car back. And it's just a lesson to be learned. Just stop running your credit. So even if you've been approved someplace, if that deal hasn't been finalized yet, right before they finalize it, they're going to run your credit again to make sure you don't have another car loan, added new debt, or in this case, had a bunch of credit inquiries. Because the way they look at it is, if they had seen all those inquiries, they would have never approved the deal.